My Friend's Voice Ringing in My Ears by Mitsuko T. At Hiroshima Jogakuin High School, some of the students attended the chapel, while others stayed in the classrooms. I went to the chapel and stood in the last row in the hall. This put me in the position to be able to exit the hall first. On my way back to the classroom, I had just turned the corner in the hallway when I saw a red-blue flash which looked like lightning. "Wow, what was that?" I remember saying. The next thing I knew, I found myself lying under a beam of the collapsed building. I heard someone calling for help. I wondered for a moment whether we were hit directly by a bomb. My friend, who was full of life just seconds ago, lay dead under a beam, and I was covered in her blood. I had a cut on my head and elbows. I must escape, I thought. I struggled in the darkness and finally made it out to the roof. The assembly hall and classrooms were flattened and catching fire in places. The fires were growing fast. My friends, who stayed in the classroom, were crushed between desks under the collapsed building and couldn't escape the fire. It was a living hell. My friend called, "Help! Help!" and I tried to pull her out of the rubble, but my strength failed me. There were some who miraculously survived and were running away. I asked them to help, but my poor friend was wedged tightly in between desks. "Please help me! Cut my leg off to save me!" yelled my friend. It was a shrill cry of a person facing death. The fire surrounding us was getting closer and closer. I can still hear my friend's voice ringing in my ears. All I could say was, "I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I can't possibly save you." She stopped shouting and did not say another word.